Hello children, good morning. Adarsh Vidyalaya Educational Institutions welcome you for the online class. Subject Science, Class 6. Unit 3, Matter Around Us. What is matter? Where do we see matter? Matter is anything that has mass and takes up space. We can see it all around us. The air you are breathing is also a matter. I will show you a small video to understand the introduction and physical nature of matter.
Physical nature of matter and characteristics of particles. In this fantastic world, you can see wonderful things. Can you tell me how you can identify these things? Absolutely. There are different parameters like color, sizes, and shapes. In general, all these things are matter. Dear students, anything which has mass and occupies space is called as matter. An obvious question might have sparked in your mind, that is, what exactly is matter made up of? From the philosophers of ancient times to the scientists of new era, everybody thought differently, put forward their theories, the arguments and the improvements led us to a view that matter is made up of particles, and these particles are very small such that they are invisible to naked eye. A sugar crystal, for example, is broken into pieces and continue to break it, then we may get millions of pieces, which means that a sugar crystal may contain millions of tiny sugar particles. Let us now have a look on activity. Once the idea of matter is finalized, the next thing we have to do is to classify the matter. In ancient time, Indian philosophers classified matter in 5 basic elements called Panch Tattva. They believed that any living or non-living things are made up of these basic elements. Scientists of new era classified matter on basis of physical and chemical properties. Here are some of the properties. Properties of particles of matter. Space between them. When sugar is added to water, it dissolves. But in reality, sugar particle occupies spaces between water particles. This means that particle of matter have spaces between them, and so particle of one type of matter occupies spaces between other type of matter. Continuously moving. Particles of matter possesses kinetic energy which allow them to move. As temperature increases, motion of particles increases, so kinetic energy also increases. As particles of matter perform motion and occupy space between particles of other matter, they have ability to intermix with each other. Such an intermixing of particles of two different types of matter on their own is called as diffusion. Let us look activity on motion of particle of matter. Attract each other. Particles of matter have force of attraction acting between them. This force of attraction varies from matter to matter. Upcoming activities show that particles of matter attract each other. This is all with small introduction to matter and its particles. Stay tuned for more videos.
What, what children? Do you understand about the physical nature of matter from the above video? Now, we are going to enter into the another video which makes you to understand the three states of matter.
Good morning,
that is
children.
solid,
Today we shall learn
liquid,
about solid,
and
liquid
gas.
and gases. So, what are these? We already know the different forms of water. This is water, and on heating, water changes into water vapor. On the other hand, water on freezing changes into ice. You might think, how are the water, ice and water vapor different from each other? Let us see. This is ice cube. If we see, it has a definite shape. Not just a shape, it occupies space, and that too a definite space. The space occupied by an object is called its volume. So what can we say? We can say an ice cube has definite volume. Even if we talk about this ball or a computer, they both have definite shape. The shape of the ball won't change if we keep it inside a box or outside the box. Same with the computer. Its shape would not change. Also, the space occupied by the ball or the computer remains same. So we can say they both have definite shape and volume. These substances or the objects which have definite shape and volume are called solids. So, ice is an example of solid. Now, coming to water, we can say water also occupies definite space. Whether it is in bottle or it is in bucket, it will occupy the same amount of space. So we can say water has definite volume. But does it have definite shape? No. Here it is in bottle, so the water takes the shape of bottle. And here it takes the shape of the bucket. Same in the case of milk. The milk also takes the shape of container. Here the milk is in the jar, and if we pour it in the glass, the milk takes the shape of the glass. The milk is taking the shape of the container. It does not have definite shape. Also, if we see, both water and milk flow easily. It is very easy to pour them. All this water, milk, oil, which have definite volume but no definite shape, instead they take the shape of container and flow easily, are called liquids. So we can say water is a liquid. Now coming to the water vapor. Water vapor, we know, does not have definite shape or the definite volume. It fills in whatever space is available to it. So we can say water vapor and the helium gas, which is used to fill in the balloons that fly in the air, are gas. A gas has no definite shape or definite volume, and it flows very easily, much faster or much greater than the liquids. So, coming back to the different forms of water, we can say water is a liquid. Why? Because it has a definite volume, but it takes the shape of the container. And on evaporation, that is on heating, water changes into water vapor, and water vapor is a gas. Why? Because it has no definite shape and also no definite volume. On the other hand, if the water is frozen, it changes into ice, and ice we can say is the solid form of water because it has definite shape and volume. This solid ice on melting changes back to water, and also the water vapor, which is a gas, on condensation, that is on cooling, changes back to water, which is liquid. So we see water can change into different forms on heating or cooling. Also, you now know that there are different forms such as solid, liquid, and gas. That's all for now. Bye bye, children.
Hope you understand about the three states of matter. Is it? Now it's time for assignment. First assignment: match the pictures of solid, liquid, and gas. Second assignment: draw the solids, liquids, and gas in the given boxes. Complete this and send to me by taking photograph. Now let's see some interesting facts about matter. There are not only three states of matter. There are 5 forms of matter. They are solid, liquid, gas, plasma, and Bose-Einstein condensate. What is plasma state? It is not a common state on Earth, but it may be most common state of matter in the universe. See the examples of plasma state. Bose-Einstein condensate. It is a gas-like state of matter that exists at extremely cold temperature. Hope you enjoyed the session. Let's join in another class. Goodbye, children.